Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to VR Master League here on Channel 1 in Palidore. And here again, well, just Palidore this time. But this is our second match of the day, 2 of 2 for now. We'll have some more over in North America a little bit later. European region match here between Mamma Mia and the Divide. So Mamma Mia looking like they're coming off of some last season. Indeed, Season 4, so where they finished Silver 3, it looks like. The Divide, however, a new team here to Season 5, at the very least. But good to see both these teams in here. It looks like, notably, the Mamma Mia team may be appropriate to the names. Now, you know, just assuming, unless the players are trolling me on the website, looks like they're mostly based in Italy. So, that's always a cool thing to see. The kind of the new regions, or at least new countries, are getting involved into the mix more and more in Echo's scene these days. Certainly a frequent thing. You know, we're seeing a lot of teams based in many different countries. You know, Japan, it's been huge, exploding certainly. And a lot of Asia as well. Some South American teams, from what I recall, have joined the league as well in the last season or so. So good stuff. Anyway, welcome to it, guys. So see in the chat already, you got well, about a minute left, more or less, I think, to vote on that prediction poll if you want to get that for some channel points. Let's see. What else we got here? We got a first-time chatter, light brown leggings. Do you have some? I could use some. No, I can't. See, Oculus, welcome. You're letting yourself out. Well, you can come back in, no problem. Skittles in VR. I've gotten some updates. I've been kicked off your team. It was short-lived. It was short-lived. The dream is dead. Long live the Skittles and taste the rainbow. Alas! Anyway. Good morning, one and only. What's up? Welcome to the stream. JG as well. Hello, JG. I think JG is going to be on the cast a little later on for North America tonight. Skittles says it just happened in the team chat. Yeah, I know. They're like, I'm sure once they heard that I was potentially playing, I don't know who was not playing at the time. They're like, Pally can't have this, can't have his presence on my team. Next time I come back, they'll all be talking in rhymes and puns. I'm sure that's exactly what happened, word for word. Do I play Fortnite? I do not. I played Fortnite in like the beta or like the first week of release. I literally won that was my first Battle Royale like game period, pretty much. Won my first match. I said I peaked, and then I called it quits. Mostly true story. The winning part's true. I quit like a week later. Anyways, that said, we got the first round about to start, so without further ado, let's go into round 1, shall we? Here we go. So, first joust will be taken, looks like, by Gianluca. Putting it out to the left lane clear. See YZ Killer and Fam all stacked up, splitting apart with a grab. It's the Killer. The Killer is loose, but so is a disc there into the hands of Sibin. Now up high, a bounce pass perhaps will be delivered to Killer. Killer turning around, scoping out the situation, and a shot perfectly placed right in that corner. And first score on the board. To the divide. Arena Wolves in the chat there asking about voting. I'm afraid you missed it by about a minute. About a minute. Just ended a couple minutes into the start time, essentially. I ain't well, I mean, I can be silly, but I'm not silly right now. In general, maybe I am. I don't know. You're silly. Xian here with a disc here. Trying to clear it out that left lane. A nice little tap boost. They don't even need it. A 3 into the top pocket. How about that bounce? And it is in from Gianluca. That was from 2,001 meters out, I feel like. Great way to start things off. Big start to the divide, says Oculus. Indeed, indeed. Tommy G, hello. Boschk, glad to have you in the stream. Also, and Alessandro Roma. When they are roaming and grabbing, it's Sibin with a clear. Seeing if they can be grabbing this real soon, because then it will be in with an open goal, but a little bit struggled on the catch. Still yet with some time, 1 in the goal. Make that all 4 players back on the defense. They don't care, doesn't matter. It's Sibin with a shot right through the defense, and there was a lot of it, rest assured. I know what one of those words mean in the chat there, Mr. 981, Mr. or Miss. Just one, though. Grabbed here by Holmes. Holmes over to Fam. Fam's gonna send that clear ways down. That's gonna take a ricochet. Bounce into the awaiting arms of the defense. Now they'll tap it back, but an interception by Fam. Fam to the right side. No one really there, though, as Roberto takes it away. Intercepted again by Fam. As they push up the floor, some good spacing. The pass was right in the area. Couldn't quite catch it, but the tap over, that would have been beautiful had it not been the defense of Gianluca. And they're going to be good looking into the trap now as they recover. Send it over to Holmesy Holmes. Now juking around the Geo, trying to find that place pass to the boots, but gets kicked out. Go figure. Skittles in VR, responding. Piccolo, I know that one. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh my goodness, looking mighty alive on that shot. Good hits, right between 2 pockets. Piccolo. Anyway, so first shot, or in the goal this time. After just a brief array of ricochet discs, they find it. Back into the left lane. Will be stacks splitting apart, taken by Sibin ultimately. Might have had an open goal, but a nice grab actually by Holmes. Holmesy now on the stack, looking like they might have that first recovery. The disc getting lost into the side, however, as they take their time on the reset. See Fam well positioned out for a potential pass, although covered well, both in the barrier and on the disc itself. Good pass delivered over to Roberto, and down to the waiting players. Sibin with a fake. And now a lost disc, but we'll find the handles once again. Switching arms before distributing and causing some great harm. Gianluca. Great assist, though, from Sibin. Lost the disc, didn't even matter. Looking calm, cool, and collected, despite all the disarray. Canada Dry there. A bit under the weather, potentially. Well, I hope you get better. Maybe have some Canada Dry. That's a ginger ale, right? I think ginger ale is good when you're sick. Maybe. That might be one of those old wives' tales, though. I don't know. But I've been told. That said, an open goal. It's gonna go for the killer. Killer's loose. Go arrest him. Someone call the law. It's 7 points to 6. This time favoring Mamma Mia. Very close game, though, to start things off in this first round. So back on this launch to Sibin. Just attached at the hip is Gianluca. And going for a light dribble play before a quick pass. That might have been a good opportunity at an open goal. They'll still get a chance, though. There's the crossover. That takes some awkward bounces. Still finds the right place. And the pass one more. Is it good? It's great. Taking it right into the teeth. 9-6. Courtesy Sibin on that goal. And Mamma Mia pushes up a little bit more. Playing and typing. Unbelievable skill. Who? Oh, to Holmesy Holmes, I assume, right? Because indeed, Holmesy's right there. Also in the Twitch chat, though. Wonder if it's maybe a family member on the account. That'll be my first assumption. But that said, picking it off here, it's Conan. Seeing if they can work it into the bubble. But just meeting a lot of resistance there, courtesy of the blue squad. So picking it up high. And just gauging the scenario, checking back and forth before finding a pass, just making sure they have some time, have some space. Roberto with a pass back, beautiful two-man game. Oh, that's going to be saved there. And off the body of Holmes, but another recovery picked off and back to the midfield. They'll have some more chances at a drive. Mrs. Holmesy there on the Twitch account. So there you go. See, I assumed right. Sometimes I get these calls right. Well, welcome. Always cool to have the family and friends supporting. In this case, both. So over to the possession still yet of Mamma Mia, trying to make another play happen. And from the bottom to the top, will not drop. There's the man of the hour. It's Holmesy, and you hear a cheer from the crowd, at least figuratively speaking. The miss is happy because he didn't miss at all on that catch. It's going to be another clear, though, for Fam. Bouncing it up high, maybe even a boop shot attempt, but either way, picked off by Jean. And all four players right in the same vicinity for Mamma Mia, but on the recovery, it's the divide. Conan with the disc, Conan with a clear. The interception, though, as it's picked and popped back over to the shoulder where it's just beyond the reach. Good-looking pass, just couldn't quite meet it. But that said, they'll still have a chance as another drive. Partial save, but the power move, we'll call it, going into the goal. 11-6, favoring the blue squad, Mamma Mia. See some ouches and some oofs there. Indeed, Skittles and Real. Call me Coms. Sorry, I called you Real. I'll call you Coms. Also, Raccoon, welcome to the stream, and Tom. I think I already said Tom, but you know what? Welcome back, Tom. So patiently played here from Holmes. Holmesy with a gentle pass over to Fam. The stack, though, regathering and just overshooting, fortunately, as Conan just couldn't quite make the catch there. Will be lost here at the side wall where it's picked by Sibin and has a stacker on toe, although the set gets broken up nicely by Fam, it looks like. So on the recovery, Conan will have some time to get the gather on the disc. Takes a bounce perfectly into the arms of Fam and another clear down the floor. Now, they do just miss their regrabs, unfortunately, so possession will go back. There's less than 2 minutes left now in this opening round, and maybe an open goal here about to be found, and it was, but it wasn't dropped, however, so B right into the boots, and a missed opportunity there as Blue all converges on the disc, picking it up outside the bubble, and then turning around for another attempt. But they are in control in terms of points. They've got the control in terms of time, so the time is soon, the time is now. If they want to make a move now, or the divide to maybe make a comeback, they need to play some aggressive defense here late in the first. Will be grabbed back, however. 1 minute, 23 seconds left. And still a good advantage here going to Mamma Mia. But this could be the open window. Let's see if they can find their speed and get that disc first. But just not quite in time. Now, right into the midfield it'll go, missing the disc once more. There is a split player, Sibin, with maybe an opportunity at a goal. Checks it, seeing if they can wreck it, but no. It's picked up by Fam, who has it stolen just quickly there by Consi, and Consi, the concierge, well, being knocked out there, ringing the bell, unfortunately. Now Consi, another attempt, a zero angle, and still yet stolen away. Nice defensive play coming in from Conan. Back into the trap. We are down to 40 seconds left, so time is not conducive here. Not very conducive at the very least, but still some points. They can use it, but Fam getting stunned off. Very nice defense once more from Consi. They have been constantly on the heels. Now with one more fling, just grazes by the front of the rim. Into the backboard. Will be a clear, and time definitely gone at this point, but still another shot attempt. That'll be denied at the barrier. Picked off at the trap now by Conan. But Conan just stunned. Another stun, another steal. Stunned, stealed, and delivered is this win going the way of the blue. And Mamma Mia looking mighty, mighty fine to start things off here on the second stream of the day. It will be a solid first round win. And indeed, here we go again. But my, just how much I've missed you, VRML. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to have you guys back in the chat as well, stopping in to support. 68 strong, in fact. That's pretty impressive. For those who missed it a little bit earlier, about 45 minutes ago or so, we just ended a match between Fireballs and Nant Esport in the High Diamond Division for EU, and that was a pretty spectacular match in its own right. Fireballs impressed greatly against the very well-known commodity that is Nant Esport. Fireballs won it in 2. Second round was actually in overtime as well, so it was pretty fun watch for sure. I see Favor in the chat as well. Mamma mia, indeed. Skittles, I did something funny. Thank you, I think. Psychaotic, who did the credits for this season? That depends. Is there something wrong? Because if there is, wasn't me. No idea. Couldn't be me. All right, so, what was the scores? Good question. I don't wonder why the scores aren't appearing there. That said, back to the gameplay. I'll try to figure that out for you if I can in a second, though. Maybe possibly. So round 2 launched. Excuse me for a minute, because I do want to find out those scores if possible. 11-6. I'll get that. I'll make sure that's in appropriately. All right, back to it, and back to the first goal. Apologies for that brief absence on the cast again. Doing the whole one-man pony show here on Channel 1, which, by all accounts, is not that much of an issue usually, but you know. New season, it's been a couple months, so I gotta kind of get work back into some of the habits, all the multitasking and such and such. Yoshi thing, also welcome, another first-time chatter, so welcome to VRML, Channel 1, and welcome to Season 5. So on this second round, a good first score coming in from the Divide. Obviously, they'd love to force that round 3 by winning here in this best-of-3 format, 10 minutes on each round. And around the barrier, it will be a pass there to Kansi with a quick wave of the wand, but could not bury it as it is sent out into the midfield, taken back by Sibin. Kind words from Benji there? Am I saying that right? Well, seeing if they can bend this around the Geo, and it is a disc found by Roberto, but Roberto having it picked off by Fam, saying, not this time, man, no sir. But still Sibin, another rebound at high and inverts before a quick fling into the bubble, and a pick off nicely, just patiently waiting for that disc to come to the right place. Kansi trying to find a pass to the nest, but good defense. They'll still get another attempt here. Up high, Mamma Mia trying to score. They've had a lot of attempts, but no, with great contempt, it's Conan, the Barbarian. I know chat was waiting for that one to inevitably occur, and that was a great way to get them started here defensively. Still yet, they're holding them off. Now fling off to Kansi, and no, it's off again. That is at least, what, 5 attempts at the goal? Maybe even more. And they were not able to score, whether it was off on a couple passes or off the head. Just not able to find that first conversion. But still, the persistence coming in from Mamma Mia has been something to behold for sure. They're going to get into the defense now, and taking advantage of a one-on-one opportunity, gets it done. YZ Killer from Fam on an assist. Efficient way to get them on the board here once again. And Game Dev in the chat, MJ Game Dev saying Divide with some incredible defense. Absolutely. Defense is one of the tougher parts of Echo Arena to master on a team, because whereas, you know, offensively, you can get these one-on-one plays sometimes, and, you know, players out of position and whatnot, but defensively, if you lose one single player on your team, if one player is out of position and fails on defense, your whole team's defense breaks down usually, so it's definitely a tough thing to manage, barring those really tough to get 1v1 saves, which, in fairness, there are a lot of goalkeepers, especially in Europe, who can do just that, but nonetheless, a nice pickoff and a steal from Sibin, who's been very active defensively throughout these couple of rounds. Trying to line down. Maybe just a throw, waiting for the stacks to arrive. They'll get there right about on time. Roberto with a knockout. Roberto getting knocked out, and then with a knockout off the head, and cleared out of the way right into the tunnel. Good defense coming in again, and some dives, but yet possession time still going back to Mamma Mia. So another attempt. A hot pass. Too much sauce on it. Made it tough to catch. Now on this clear, It's going to be let loose into the blue bubble. No stacks able to get back quite yet, so they're all trying to find their ways, and maybe 3 in a row. Yes, sir! It's 6 points uncontested for the Divide. Having themselves quite the round here to start things off. Looking to force that third round if they can keep this pace up. Not too bad, though. Already 4 minutes in. Their defense is holding strong. Skittles complimenting the defense in round 2, certainly, of the Divide, and they've been able to turn it into some offense. As a dirty move coming in, though. Knocking Fam out was Sibin. And seeing if they can find that bouncer, the bottom boop shot. Tough one. But positioned well at the midfield, always a dangerous place to clear from. Will be passed down, and the goal just covered off in time. There's the cutter, there is Gian, and it's on! And there's the first couple of points now for Mamma Mia, breaking that scoring ice. A beautiful ender there for sure, for sure. Justin Beebs. Why is Twitch telling me you're sus? I'm watching you, Beebs. I've got Beaver fever, but I don't know. Twitch is telling me some things about you. Anyway, we'll be back into the offense here. Or take it back into the offense for Mamma Mia, because they just caused a turnover. So maybe make it 2 in a row, because they've got a breakaway goal at play right now, and it's the same results. Gian with a 2, and just like that, they've cut this lead that Divide had into only 2. So nice pair of goals in a row for Gianluca.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, so Holmesy, home with the disc and Conan attached. A nice breakup of the stack, though. Fam still secures the disc, passes it off to Killer. Good handoff play like that to Fam. Fam, another quick pass down below. Oh, what beautiful pass work this is! A dive, however, maybe a little bit too slow on that pass. It made it easy for the goalkeeper to dive out, because otherwise, that was some brilliantly executed offense all the way up the floor, certainly, from the Divide. But taken back by Gianna, had to get rid of it quickly. And just the same down below, because it's a take back, and there's the passing plays again. Coden with a shot attempt, but no, it's taken out. Consi. The defense is a constant so far in this match. So really coming alive. Could it be 3 goals in a row coming out? No, will not be the case. It's a turnover, floating it away into the midfield. Beautiful saves, though, from these players and the defense just in general, whether it's a save or the dives. We're seeing both these teams starting to toughen up. Looking like Metapod out there. Now, with a catch up high and around the cloud, you see the stack kind of tiptoeing around, not trying to get broken up initially, although they do eventually. Will be a back pass, reset, sending it forward. The positioning here across the floor, but look at that. All by the lonesome. It's Sibin again with another takeaway there in the midfield. Has had a lot of these nice picks and just great positioning. Could it be a shot? Almost. Now a drive in off the stun. Kind of hooked it a little bit, but that bounces right into the recovery for the stack. They've got that backboard pass. Again, a little too strong. I've seen that a couple times here from some of these players where they have that angle, but the pass either, well, kind of like a Goldilocks and the three Bears, where it's a little bit too cold and then a little bit too hot. We need to get a pass that's just right, or I'll blow your house down. That's how it goes, right? No. Picked off, though, at the floor. It's going to be a passing play again, I think. But really not finding anyone on the first attempt. Conan, the clear, and out again. Yeah, 72 viewers. Definitely lovely to see here in this approximately silver match, I believe. It's still early in the season, though, with a quick release, and they believe that they can win this round. Bam doing a little dance up there. A little dancey dance. 8-4. So after a few minutes unable to score, Divide has finally gotten back on the sheets, and they're up double. Which is to say, that's multiplication, not division, but nonetheless. YZ Killer, could it be? It's off the backboard and just dings it. Slightly off. A recovery up high though by Killer. Will get the rebound and Killer trying to kill them, but no, Gianluca saying absolutely not on that absolute shot. We're gonna fly. We're gonna fly and getting right on the edge of the bubble. That disc, the goal, and maybe some points as they wind and shot found. It's gonna be another score and they're back within 2. 1 minute left in this round. And game dev there, MG game dev saying, it's me, MG meh. Wait, curious, just curious. All right, so any relation there to Queen Cat meh? Because she was just telling the story about how she got her name when I was on Two Cool Queens last night. Like, were you teammates with her? Because she mentioned she was kind of pressured or into or convinced to change her name. That little meh at the end of it. Anyways, that's an aside. Never you mind, because we're in the last minute of play. Right now, it's all about control for the Divide, because they're up by 2. They don't have to score, but a score would certainly put this game away. But they definitely do not want to give up this disc now, and they definitely do not want to be scored on for a 3 if that's the case. So that said, there's a turnover, but turned right back, and another takeaway, this time from Gian, who, just as much as anyone has been active, now they got to be reactive and get down fast, because there's only 15 seconds left, and they could maybe make and tie, and they shall. Guess what? Guess what? 2 streams in a row, it's overtime in round 2. You gotta love it. All right, so OT coming along soon, You know, it didn't even occur to me, Skittles, that that symbol was a meh until Queen. Like, I should know that, but like without names attached to it, I know it's a meh. But with, it's like a totally different thing. That said, wow, a headbutt joust in this overtime scenario. So, reminder here, to get this 3rd round, we're going to need to see the Divide take a win. But right now, they got to make some defense happen, which they were very good with in that first part, especially of round 2. They got to do it again, because otherwise, driving off the backboard. And oof, oh, that was mighty close. Seeing if they can stave him off again, though. This is the issue. You play great defense, but if you can't get that recovery, how much can you sustain defense like this? Well, apparently very well. Look at that. Killer. Just beautifully played there. Lining up the receiver and lighting him up with a stun, but just the same, the stack's quick on the recovery, and they're back at it again. And a passing play over to Roberto. Oh my goodness gracious, the save. Conan, the biggest save of them all so far. What a warrior. And they are off into the sunset, seeing if they can set it on this round as they send it into the blue. The bubble, it's picked up by Sivan at the bubble, and now recovered by Conan, of course. But another pickoff again by blue, and it is frantic, it is fast. The action is tremendous here in this overtime round. There is less than a minute left, and that just might sail in itself. These stacks coming in, boosted players abound, and they are bound for victory. No! They miss the pass, the shot, but still another rebound play to the backboard, and it's done. Overtime, round 2, taken in a thriller. After much clutch, and I mean much clutch, on the defensive end. What a finish, though, to get the disc back. Woo. And congratulations on an exciting victory to Oh Mama, Oh Mia. That was a thriller. Alright, score-wise, apparently I did something wrong because it won't show on the overlays. I apologize. Remember, who said I do nothing wrong? Because I've apparently done something wrong because I can't show you the scores. Anyway, for posterity, round one was 11-6. Round 2, 10-8. There you go. But, wow. Fun game. Fun match. Like I said, the first 2 streams of Season 5, and I've already gotten 2 overtimes out of them. You gotta love it. I think Twitch chat seemed to love it too. And nice try, Divide, says Yoshi. Tommy saying it was close. Jolo saying how they missed that shot. Well, you know, high pressure scenarios, it happens to the best of us. But you know, the important thing is when you make a mistake, how you recover off of that, right? So the miss, that would have been easy to kind of collapse and say, oh, you know, oh, we're lost, game's lost, we're tilted now. But instead, they recovered and they scored again. So, you know, Echo's like more so about how you recover from the mistakes, not so much of avoiding them, because that's pretty much impossible. Certainly a lot of props to Mamma Mia, because they did well. They did well. You know, in the second round, the divide was up for, well, basically the entire round, right? It was constantly Mamma Mia trying to play catch-up. Or, yeah, exactly that. So the fact that they were able to force overtime in the very last, 5 to 10 seconds of round 2, after finally climbing back into a good position, and then win in overtime as well. That's some good mental games from that team. Is my throat okay? Yes, we're only 2 matches in. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I will hydrate, though, so thanks for the reminder. Yeah. I'll be good. I'll be good. Now, a few days of that, you know, then I might need a day off, but... Yeah, so... That will be our last match for the moment, and hopefully the stats are actually accurate this time. Not positive they are. They might be. Yeah, we've been having a little bit of stat issues the last couple of days, but that said, I think that's about it. Did I miss anything super important, though, in the chat? Because, like I said, that's our last stream for a handful of hours until North America, it looks like. So, if there's anything you guys want to, you know, swing my way, any questions you want to ask, things like that, you can go ahead. I have a few minutes. More than a few minutes, really. But yeah, I think later on we're going to have a good handful of streams as well. I know Newton Dad will be camming some. You might, no promises, but you might see the updated overlay I talked about. Because I know... Actually, hold on a second. Maybe I can even give a sneak preview to you guys who are staying here for a second. What it's going to look like. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, you know what? I can. So if you guys are sticking around here, I'll let's do this real quick, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, new overlays. Mind you, it's work in progress and graphically not totally finished yet. I don't really like the black background yet. But let me pull it up here. There we go. It'll look like that, okay? Yeah. Hopefully people are satisfied with that. Obviously with the minimap there. But yeah, that's what it'll be like. So we'll have the player names kind of back on the board. The player with a disc will be highlighted below. We'll have the rounds on the right and the clock, etc., etc. The team logos will be there, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's the new revised thing. Like I said, the whole visually it's subject to change. I don't know if I love the black background, but as far as like placement and formatting, that's what it's going to look like. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so there you go, sneak preview. See, I bet you're glad you stuck around. Anyway, hopefully you guys like that. Yeah. The idea is definitely still keeping the the whole gameplay scene clean, like minimalist, right? Because it really looks great for highlight videos and YouTube content and things like that. And I think it's kind of in line with how like sports presentations are, where the default overlays for Echo Reader they served its purpose once upon a time, but you wanna give it a nice upgrade is all. But anyway, yeah. Also, I saw Holmesy in there again saying thanks, Palidore. Not a problem. My pleasure to cast always. Zen, thanks for the follow. Tanya, thanks for the follow. Not Swiftman, thanks for the follow. And Depression, Bad Echo Player. Sounds like me some days. Thanks for the follow. And also, cast my match. I did not catch that earlier on from one and only Dash, but make sure you DM me, and we will get that as we're able, for sure. And to Jumi, thanks for the 5 bits earlier on, and yeah, I think that'll cover it. Oh yeah, the minimap's not going anywhere, don't worry. Not going anywhere. I was just, I was hiding like all those overlays just to declutter a little bit, that's all. Because I can't really turn them off separately, at least not quickly. So yeah, don't worry, It'll be fine. Minimap stays, and that'll be how it is. Anyway, all right. I guess that is it for now. So until later on in the day, definitely stay tuned. Send those follows over if you haven't already, and you're new to the channel, because we'll have streams almost daily, like at least 6 out of 7 days of the week. Usually, we'll have streams all throughout the day. As of right now, our next scheduled match to be casted, that is to say, is at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So. Which is my time. So we're about 4 hours away, and that will be in North America. Bravo versus the Detroit Dimers. A lot of upvotes on that match. Which, by the way, if you guys want to get your matches casted, that's a good way to do it. You go to the website, the matches page, and on the right side of each match, you'll see kind of a little arrow. If you click those arrows, that's like the casting hype button. So the 2 matches I streamed today for EU, they both had like over a dozen hype votes on the match page. So yeah, if you're a team who's looking to get streamed, get your friends, family, or at the very least your team and your teammates to upvote your own matches, because it will give you a better chance to be casted if you have like the most votes in a certain time slot. I know there's a lot of questions about that from players, especially who haven't played in VRML yet. And again, mind you, it's not a guarantee, but it's just it's like if a caster happens to be looking to cast a match at that time, there's a lot of priority given to what has the most hype votes. So it's not a guarantee, but it does give you a much, much higher chance than if you don't vote at all. But okay, so I think that is it, finally, for me. So until later on, for North America, I've been Palidore. Thanks to Locky11 for casting the last match with me about an hour ago. Until next time, be happy, be healthy, be safe, and be great to each other. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys again very soon. Take care.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.